Well, Alex, all's quiet now, but there have been plenty of protests on both sides of the bay here in San Francisco and Concord against ICE activity. They say that these agents should not be removing individuals, especially when they're having their day in court. In Concord Tuesday, this man was detained and led out of immigration court. The agents escorting him were beset by an angry crowd. Other agents showed up as reinforcements to separate the detainee from protesters. The man was eventually driven away. This man was also led away by agents in Concord.
This is an attempt to dissuade people from coming to court. It's unconscionable. Frankly, what's happening.
Ali Saidi of Stand Together Contra Costa says it's important for people, in fact, to show up for court hearings to get accurate legal advice about their asylum claims.
If you don't come to court, then the immigration authorities will order you deported so that you cannot ever have your hearings.
I am here to support my people, immigrants. We are not all criminals. We are hardworking men, women.
The hearings in Concord were canceled and the courthouse closed because of protests. That was also the case across the bay in San Francisco, where these protesters showed up at immigration court after several people were also detained by agents.
We came out to defend immigrant rights. We know that it's the community showing up strong, not being intimidated by Trump or ICE, that's ultimately going to defend immigrant rights. So that's why we came out here today.
The judge announced that he had just received an email that they were closing the court, and we all had to leave.
Martin Steinman is an accredited representative helping a woman and her daughter gain asylum.
It's very counterproductive for ICE agents to be arresting people in court. Needless to say, people on the street are panicked, very fearful about going to court.
On Tuesday, ICE reiterated that their agents are allowed to locate wanted immigrants discreetly to minimize their impact on court proceedings, avoid unnecessarily alarming the public, or disrupting court operations. Well, certainly court operations here in San Francisco and Concord were most likely, certainly disrupted. These immigrants will have to come back on another day. Live in San Francisco, Henry Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, obviously, Henry, things were canceled today. Do we know anything about tomorrow?
That's unclear. These hearings are not necessarily held every day, to my knowledge, but we will see, because every day is different, and these ICE agents might very well come back tomorrow or whenever the next hearings are scheduled.
Yeah, probably depends on what exactly unfolds. All right, Henry. Thank you.